Today's adventure brings us to the Cohos Trail. We will be following it, leaving from Coleman State Park, following the trail going out to Sugar Hill for number 83 on the New Hampshire Fire Tower list of the 93 towers that are standing. Once stood, or such as this one, were proposed. We're also going to go over and try to take out Tumble Dick Mountain. I mean, what the heck, it's right there, why not, right? Okay, so we are standing in campsite 11, and the trail would go right through it. Kind of glad nobody's here. All right, so we are on the Cohos Trail heading south. We've already heard this is probably going to bring back memories of when we went out to Dick's Peak on the Cohos Trail with the waist-high and shoulder-high grass. Just hoping it isn't going to be all wet. Yeah, so Cheryl's showing you we do have our winter gaiters on. We learned from last time. That was a short little stint in the woods. We've come out to what we believe is the snowmobile trail. And we'll continue following this. We're about 6/10 of a mile from the height of the land. This is what we were expecting to walk through. That's why we have the winter gaiters on. But the fact is, this is what we're walking on. So I don't know if the grass has died out. I mean, we were expecting the worst. But take this, for example. This is pretty good right now. So, hey, maybe it died off or whatever, but we're enjoying it so far. This is one easy hike. Oh, and just so you know, it is extremely well marked. You got two right there. We are at the height of the land. We will be taking a turn to head out to Sugar Hill. But if you look, this actually looks more like it's been mowed. I mean, whoever did it, thank you. But all the trail reports that we read said that it was very high grass, which, well, this would be. All right, so we're putting on a bug spray. We're going to be heading up here. This looks like it could be a snowmobile trail too. We are 0.36 from the summit of Sugar Hill. So we're gonna see how close this will get us before we have to actually start a bushwhack. So this trail isn't that bad either. We've had some grass up to our knees, but it's lower now. And it's not too wet. Little, but not too much. This is what we were expecting all day, this tall grass. We're following a herd path though. And this is still a snowmobile trail. So I guess it's bushwhacking on a snowmobile trail? It's a herd path going up through here off of the snowmobile trail, and we're like 400 feet from the summit. So we're figuring this is the way some people went. So good enough for them, good enough for us. Now this is what we're used to. Working our way over to the summit. We're within, how many feet?
294.
294 feet going through this stuff, unreal.
We're probably going the hard way.
More than likely, that's us. We believe that we were dumped back out onto the snowmobile bushwhack that we were doing. We'll follow this back out and say, this is heading down the other side of Sugar Hill. And there are some views. We're walking around the edge of the summit right now. We're going to go in and crisscross along it. Not that we're expecting to find anything, but, well, that just seems to be what Cheryl and I do. So we've really gotten ourselves into some tight situations and corners here. Just panning around, showing you what we're seeing.
Nothing.
We are checking out all the high points, like I said. And we are on the high point of Stewartstown, New Hampshire. As you can see, if you're claustrophobic, you wouldn't like it in here. There's a little pan of where we are. All right, so we thought we'd come out to an area where you could at least see something. A lot of scraggly little trees up here on the summit. But this is number 83 for us, as I mentioned at the beginning of the video. Proposed site. There's never a tower up here, but the Forestry Service did have a radio relay tower that was up here, and they did move it a few times. We've walked all over this summit, as you've seen.
Well, sort of.
And we haven't seen any remnants of the relay tower. Not that we needed to. It was a proposed site. We just needed to come to the highest point, and Lord knows we've stepped on all of them.
Well, there you go. That's the summit.
In case you're wondering, this is listed as Sugar Hill / Rice Mountain. I don't know why, because this is listed as Sugar Hill on all the maps, and Rice Mountain is further down 26 on the other side of Dixville Notch. So when we came in, we took this left to get up to the summit, but I'm just letting you know, that will go all the way up too. We came down on it. A little bit of a view going down. Off to Tumble Dick, and we're thinking that ridge up to the peak over there is Tumble Dick. right, so we're going in here for Tumble Dick. And you'll know when you get here because you've got yellow and blue. And if that's not enough, Cohos Trail. And I say that because, well, directly across from it, you'll see the sign that says Cohos Trail. Alright, so we're following a herd path. There was two ways we could have come in. One was in pink tape. We came down to check this one out. This was a 10th closer. So, we'll see if we chose right or not. Alright, so we kind of lost the trail that we were following, but we are 0.11 from the summit, and that's nothing. We're just going to bushwhack it the rest of the way. Welcome to the summit of Tumble Dick Mountain. I do not know where it got its name. Be interested to know that one myself. But it's an open summit. It's really kind of flat up here too, and a piece of cake to get to. This and Sugar Hill. Sugar Hill wasn't bad either. Sugar Hill Summit is not as open as this. But this one is on the New Hampshire 200 highest. And I know that because as I'm panning around, there's the Canister. All right, so we're back to the Cohos Trail, the south sign, where we started this morning. Actually, we started in Coleman State Park, but we don't want to bother the campers with the end. Did about 6.5 miles today. Sugar Hill, number 83, in the bag. Then we went over to Tumble Dick. Very, very easy mountain to get. It was not difficult at all. I mean, the whole hike wasn't bad, except the summit of Sugar Hill, where Cheryl and I went a little overboard, going around trying to find every high point. But other than that, this one's done, so till our next adventure, the end.